In your morning consumer news, a plan by the U.S. Postal Service to raise cash could cost the agency its biggest customer, Amazon. USPS has a partnership with the online retail giant to deliver some orders to Amazon customers. The contract reportedly brings in about $6 billion a year, but now the post office plans to accept bids from other shippers for access to the service's distribution centers. An Amazon spokesperson says the uncertainty might push the company to scale back on their USPS use. The value of gold is on the rise. Gold's increase of 71% this year has far outpaced the S&P 500, which has risen by 18%. Expectations for some Fed rate cuts in 2026 are supporting gold's rise. A weaker U.S. dollar is helping boost the price, too. It makes buying gold relatively more affordable for international investors. Beef steak is up 15% in price compared to last year, while pork and chicken are up just 1%. Disease is a growing concern with the domestic cattle population dropping to the lowest level since 1973. With higher prices, customers are looking for alternatives like sausage, lamb, or turkey. Now, inflation is cooling, consumers are spending, and the economy is expanding at its fastest pace in 2 years. 2025 looks to be ending on an economic high, but that glowing growth isn't extending to everyone on Main Street. Amanda Sansoni is in Washington with a look at why people may be feeling the high prices more than the high GDP.
The U.S. economy is finishing out the year with a bang.
It's a fantastic report, 4.3%. It's just about as good as GDP numbers get.
An initial reading of the third quarter U.S. gross domestic product providing a bird's eye view of a strong economy, with cooling inflation and robust consumer spending, despite ongoing fears of a potential downturn.
2025 was yet another year where the economy defied doom and gloom expectations.
But zooming in, that merry and bright sentiment isn't being felt by everyone, everywhere.
The economy is very unequal right now. We have upper income households faring a lot better. It really is sort of a case of the haves and have-nots.
While inflation or the rate of price increases may be slowing, Bankrate's Ted Rossman says the actual costs of goods and services are still higher than many feel they can afford.
People feel like they're spending more, but they don't really feel like they're getting more. So even if you're working, even if you get a raise, you just feel like that's being gobbled up by higher prices.
A softening labor market, according to Bank of America senior U.S. economist Aditya Bave, is also creating anxiety. The unemployment rate hitting a 4-year high in November.
In the last report, it actually ticked up over 4.5%. And that's been accompanied by a big slowdown in job growth.
Going into the new year, the forecast is murky. While economists are optimistic about overall growth, a rising unemployment rate could dampen that economic boom. In Washington, I'm Amanda Sansoni.